life of the salt pan workers in the desert is lonely and difficult. Food and water is scarce, as they have to carry everything on their back to survive for 8 months of the year. The daily diet of the salt pan workers consists of a millet bread eaten with a paste of chili and garlic washed down with some black tea. Water is available only once a week. Malnutrition, anemia, night blindness, hypertension, kidney stone are some of the common diseases amongst the salt pan workers due to their direct and continuous exposure to high salinity and dehydration. Sadly, when a salt pan worker dies, her feet do not burn due to dense deposit of salt in their bones. Manguben is one such salt pan worker living and working in the deserts of Surendranagar in Gujarat. She's the only breadwinner of her family. Even an idea of a sudden rain shower or a sandstorm haunts her, as it can wash away her entire salt harvest and ruin her hard work. Any change in weather directly affects her income. The salt pan workers like her are vulnerable to any change in climate. As if life was not difficult enough, Manguben is continuously concerned about the growing cost of diesel. Every increase in price cuts into her income. She joins SEVA, the Self-Employed Women's Association, an organization of 3 million women workers. Being a member of SEVA, she is invited to a trade committee meeting. Majority of the workers like her work and suffer in isolation. A trade committee gives them an opportunity to come together, share their stories, their concerns, and their problems. Coming together helps them build a bond, gather courage, and with collective strength are able to face challenges and problems together. In one such trade committee meetings, the salt pan workers were introduced to a solar pump. Excited by a device which can eliminate her cost of diesel, Manguben exclaimed, "Ato sona no suraj hai." The sun is pure gold, as if a sunrise took place in her mind. With the help of other women, she took a bank loan to buy a solar pump. With the savings from the diesel, she was able to repay the loan. She now owns a green asset. Inspired by Manguben, some 5,000 salt pan workers in the desert have now switched over to a solar pump and increased their income. Machines can create wonders, but they can break down too. With so many active pumps in the desert, Manguben soon realized that they desperately needed a mechanic. Today, she's a certified solar technician. She runs her Green Skills School. She's a climate entrepreneur and she's bringing new and innovative technologies into the farms and the villages in her district, like a biogas, a precision irrigation pump, rooftops, and solar fence. Like Manguben, Meenaben is a small farm holder from Kutch in Gujarat. She owns a small 2 acres of land. She does rain-fed farming. She cultivates millet that provides food for her family and for her 2 cows. If rain doesn't come, she cannot work her land. She's compelled to work as an agriculture labor. Last year in 2023, a very severe cyclone Biparjoy hit Gujarat. Meenaben lost all her crop and her home. Yet, she did not lose hope. Together with women farmers like her at Seva, she joined an initiative to set up a fund that would allow them to stabilize their work and income, stand on their feet. Relief from government after a disaster takes a long time to trickle down to those affected. In the meantime, they are compelled to go to exploitative moneylenders. This makes them economically vulnerable. The Climate Resilience Fund provides them access to a loan in less than 14 days' time so that they are able to stabilize the work and income, reduce their vulnerability, and stand firm against any climate shocks. Neither a banker nor an investor, Meenaben is designing new and innovative financial products for the small farm holders depending on their needs and affordability. Last year, she implemented a parametric heat insurance product for the cohort. This year, she's designing a climate all-weather insurance product which will help mitigate and reduce the vulnerability of small farm holders in the event of any future climate catastrophe. This is climate adaptation. Women like Manguben and Meenaben are the invisible climate entrepreneurs of our country. This is true women-led climate action. With resilience, mitigation, adaptation, and innovation, these women are changing the landscapes of their lives and livelihoods. They are changing the landscape of our nation. Seva is 50 years, and we have 3 million women like these. My journey with Seva has been for 40 years. It gave me an opportunity to learn the daily struggles of our members for survival, how much I want to stand by them. Together, we have fought innumerable challenges and we have fought many battles. Our members give me the needed strength and courage. Our members have taught me that poor do not want charity. Together, we fight poverty, and together, we'll fight climate change. These are the critical moments, not just for our lives, but for our planet. Either we generate enough employment and remove poverty, or we destroy the assets and the wealth. I'm sure we all sitting here today will join our sisters like Manguben and Meenaben in their fight against climate. Together at Seva, we say, we are all one.
हम सब एक हैं, हम सब एक हैं.
And we all say, we shall overcome.
हम होंगे कामयाब, हम होंगे कामयाब, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन. हो मन में है विश्वास, पूरा है विश्वास, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन.
Namaste.